Hey, it's me again, Gary Parker. Just wanted to give you some tips on using MyOpen Math. So in Canvas here, all of the math homework is run through another system called MyOpen Math. And a couple things to note about it. If an assignment is past its due date, then you get a message like this, continue in review mode. So if you open this assessment, it's going to be ungraded in review mode. In review mode, you can do things as much as you want. There will always be a show answer button. So you can always go back and review your work. So it's a really cool thing in that regard. However, if you wanted to do it for credit and it's in review mode, it doesn't count. Now, late passes, you get 20 late passes in this course. Okay? So right now it's telling me I still have 20 late passes. If I had used 2, it would say I have 18 late passes left. So you use a late pass only if you want to change your grade. Late pass option is available up to 2 days after the due date. Why 2 days? Because that's the amount of time I let late passes last for. So when you apply a late pass, it gives you 2 days after the assignment was originally due. So let's suppose an assignment was due Monday, and you applied a late pass. That means it's not going to be due Wednesday. Let's suppose you're not going to get it done by Wednesday and use another late pass. That's going to bump it up from Wednesday to Friday. So each late pass gives you another 48 hours to work on the assignment. If you skip an assignment and you go to get it a week later, that late pass option will not be available to you anymore. Okay, so you can't just blow off assignments for a week at a time. You got to keep up with the schedule. If you have any questions about the schedule, 2 things you can do. Hang this daily work schedule on your refrigerator. Print a copy of it. It shows what days you should work on each assignment. So generally, the assignment is going to be due the day after I show it on the daily work schedule. So 1-1 is due Wednesday, 1-2 is going to be due on Thursday, and so on. That's mostly true for this. Canvas calendar is another thing you can check out. So here, intro to MyOpen Math assignment, the homework. If something's crossed out, it means it's either past the due date or you already did it. You have a grade in the grade book for it, whether you're finished or not. Okay, so I'm only partway done with my 1-1 assignment. It's crossed out because I started it. All right, back to the course. So again, pay attention to the due dates for assignments. Canvas will always show them. And when you enter assignment, it's going to give you a warning. Hey, this isn't graded anymore. If you continue, it's in review mode, or maybe you can apply a late pass. So this late pass is available today for the intro assignment, but it's not going to be there tomorrow because it's 2 days after the due date. Back home. Other things about MyOpen Math. Chapter 1, Section 1. Section 1 is due today, January 10th. It's today for me. I don't know what it is for you in the future. Another thing that's going to be here is redeem late passes. So just about every assignment has the option to use a late pass. So redeem a late pass means I got 11 hours to get this done. There's no way I can do that. I need another day or so. So then I would give myself a late pass. And it says, okay, this is going to discard any work. That's okay. I've saved everything. Choose okay. It says you have 20 late passes remaining. So it'll always update you. And I can say, yeah, I want to redeem it. Or, no, I'll save my late pass for something else. So use your late passes wisely. So I just redeemed a late pass. So instead of be doing on Wednesday, like it is for everybody else, my version is now due on Friday by midnight. So now I have a little more time to get it done. Okay, so keep track of what it says up here about using a late pass, about the due date. There's lots of prompts all over the course about the due dates. So pay attention to that. Some other things. When you go to answer a problem, there'll always be a little extra prompt down here, and you can hit more to get more information about what that problem is looking for. If you type something wrong, it will give you a warning, or it'll say syntax okay, you typed it right. It depends on the kind of problem, what kinds of warnings you get, and what kinds of prompts it gives you here. If you're not sure how to type something in like this, then a lot of problems that are complicated have this yellow button here. That gives you the equation editor. So if I wasn't sure how to type it, I could start trying. Let's see, 10y, and here this looks like how I get a power. So I can raise that to the 5th power, use the arrow key to leave the power, and then I can go plus. So it takes some getting used to how to enter things. That's why I had that intro to my open math assignment. Kind of figure out how to do this stuff. And once you do that, you can then save it, and it will type it in the correct way and show you the pretty view of it. Now, so if you knew you had a fractional answer, for example, on this one right here, and you weren't sure how to type it, you could always go to the equation editor to help you type it. Okay, it's called MathQuill. So let's see. This one here, I think one of the answers is going to be 5/11, so I would hit fraction, 5, 11, save, and it shows me how to type 5/11 and shows me the pretty version of it. Okay? If you ever have any questions about how to type things, about what the prompts underneath really mean to you, more often gives you more information. But if that's not enough, message your instructor about this problem. It gives me an email, and I can then get back to you about it. All right. Those are the big tips I wanted to give you. So have fun, do good math. I hope to talk to you soon in the future. Bye-bye.